My name is Dr. Matthew Mehan. I'm the Associate Dean of the Van Andel Graduate School of Government for Hillsdale College in Washington, D.C., a professor of government, and I'm also the Hillsdale College Liberal Arts Fellow for the Heights School. And I'm leading a Shakespeare workshop called Shakespeare and the Art of Leadership this August at the Heights School. Shakespeare is taught in a certain sense from a position of neutral amorality and at best aesthetics, sort of a beautified version of poetry. It's not taught with sapience in mind. It's not taught for practical wisdom. It's not taught for the formation of responsible citizens and adults. Poetry has always been understood as basically the best friend of philosophy, the stories we tell and the images we use for the imagination, and then the truths we come to know. I have not seen a successful transfer of the knowledge of how to teach Shakespeare in this way through books. I've only ever seen it as a traditio, a handing down from one teacher to another. You just have to study with people who know the tradition, Shakespeare. You've got to actually look together in friendship and counsel at these plays. My professors come from a long tradition of this kind of instruction, and so that's what they'll get is I'm going to hand on what was handed on to me through study and conversation with great professors and great teachers of Shakespeare. I think they'll be able to look at Shakespeare and realize that he is both communicating in a kind of plain, delightful, first read way, but he is also signaling and inviting the reader more deeply into every line of his text and showing how it relates to the nature of man, the nature of man's relationship with God and fellow man, right, and the nature of all reality. And in fact, I think he's actually training us to read all of human nature well. It's almost like reading the Matrix, right? Yes, you see what's in front of you, but you also see the code behind it. And being able to do both, right, and go back and forth between them, that's a way to open up Shakespeare to your students in such a way that it's not just interesting, beautiful, and delightful, but it's transformative.